Hey everybody, welcome to XZ Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm Gen X.
And today we're doing more Halo Legends. So I think the next one up today is the Duel. And if not, I'll stand corrected. But I think that's the third episode in the series. And the Duel is interesting because this is, remember earlier there was the, whatchamacallit? There was a scene in one of the Halo 2 anniversary terminals that showed a brief moment of the first Arbiter lying down in the pool of his blood. It was just alluded to in the terminals, but basically, something that was discussed in the terminals is the Arbiter became a badge of shame when before it was a very honorable tribesman position, like it was like the chief, right? So the moment it became a badge of shame is when one of the Arbiters questioned the will of the prophets, and an example was made of him. This is his story.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
so,
I remember this.
Yeah.
And I remember the Arbiters who were heroics. If they had too much influence or too much power, the prophets were concerned about that as well.
Right. Well, they'd be made into Arbiters. So leaders of high rankings elites.
So they'd be shamed.
That would get lots of influence and for their war effort and whatnot. As they start to get more influence, they become a threat to the prophets. Yeah. The prophets would find some excuse to brand them for their failure and make them into arbiters. Yeah. And yeah, the arbiter becoming a mark of shame was all because of this episode. So.
And this is the first one then that gave birth to it.
This is the first arbiter who questioned the will of the prophets. And
I'm eager to see this.
So ready?
No, oh, quick question. Have you seen these before?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Because that's helpful. You've given me hints, or you've given me a little bit of stories here and there. So everything you're saying, I'm recollecting and remembering it, and it makes sense on what I'm going to see now.
Exactly. Yeah, I was referencing those moments in the Halo 2 Anniversary terminals to kind of call your mind back to that significant detail. Because that's kind of the significance of this story. So, ready?
Yeah, let's play it.
Here we go.
Hiroshi Yamazaki.
You know this is a trap, do you not?
Are those brutes?
Elites.
Coming was foolish. Your words of dissent are troubling to us. We ask so little in return for the gifts we offer. Tell me, Arbiter, is faith too much to ask in exchange? Haka has chosen the path of a great journey. Why must you resist? The journey will take us farther than this simple covenant. It will deliver us to godhood.
So obviously those elites were sent to kill him.
There is only one path for you. Why must you deny the journey that we all must take? The journey is a lie! Is it now?
This is where they're going to turn on him then.
You're dreaming, my love.
What? Forgive me, Han. I am distracted.
Can you not simply serve?
Perhaps, but only when you know who you are actually serving. Now I'm not so sure.
You uncertain?
Han, you should leave, just for a little while.
I'll never leave you. I'm your wife. And you are the general. My place is at your side.
You are stubborn to a fault.
I could say the same of you.
Useless! Focus! We are fighting elite, the right arm of the Covenant. The gifts of the Forerunners are nothing if you don't master the skills to wield them. Master them you will. For we are the men of Sanghelios. Never forget that honor.
Sir! Yes, sir!
Walk with me a moment, Arbiter.
Roll.
I must ask you.
Ask your question.
Tell me, Arbiter, why do you insist on provoking their patience? They have given us formidable gifts. Your status is at risk. This heresy will strip you of your rank.
There is no rank without honor. We were strong. Sanghelios was strong before this covenant. And we could be strong once more. But we have strayed. We lived not for honor, but for power.
Listen to yourself. This talk is not just heresy. It is treachery. You are putting your bloodline at risk. And what of your wife? What of Han? Arbiter! To protect the future of our clans, please, please join. Arbiter!
And now, the game begins, and I must play.
Val.
I know they will come in force to challenge me. And I will not turn away from them. I will answer their call.
It's not too late.
Look at this.
Yeah.
So honor is his strength.
Then we shall turn his precious honor against him, draw him out and defeat him publicly. The badge of Arbiter will become a mark of shame. Haka! Persuade him, yes. Take away what he finds so precious. We'll show everyone how high is the price of dissent.
He's taking the other guy's sword.
I love the jackal. Right?
Definitely some jackal there. There's a mixture of different covenant.
Come in, Ro. What's the matter?
Ring, and Hunter.
Kill her. Then he will have no choice but to face me in battle. I'm sorry. We do this for the great journey.
Just killed all those guys.
Look at that, yeah. It's a field littered with them.
He's a demon!
Han! Han!
That sword of yours was too late to save Han. Such a price for your honor, Arbiter.
You are not worthy to speak her name. But I promise it is the last you will utter.
There will be time for talk when I rule in your stead and declare your shame, Arbiter.
They stabbed each other.
Oh. Whew.
Yeah.
Couple questions.
Yeah. All right. I hopefully I got the answers.
So the prophets got what they wanted. They shamed the Arbiter.
Yep.
And from there on, Arbiters were a great warrior, but were branded a shameful.
So any great, not necessarily any great warrior, particularly typically the ones that had great influence amongst their people, because of like successful military campaigns or whatnot, like the modern day Arbiter, which you know, right, the one you played as. Those, of course, yeah, going forward, it was a mark of shame. Up till this point, he was called Arbiter, but he was looked up to. But then the whole shift happened where the prophets got angry after he kept refusing to like comply with the great journey and even called it a lie. And so at that point, the prophet got pissed off and it's like, like this guy cares so much about honor, or whatever. We're gonna make him into a disgrace, and we'll show him the price of honor, his so-called honor, and basically went all out. There's a whole army there. Did you notice that before?
He took them all out.
Yeah, but before they attacked him, did you notice they're all saying "Curse the Arbiter, curse the Arbiter"? So like already it was like he was completely defamed. Like that. At that point already, hearing the word Arbiter started to carry a negative connotation rather than a positive one.
Yeah.
So
one thing I was confused about is who was the assassin, his final challenger? Was that same species?
Yeah, that was an elite. He just had very bulky armor and maybe he was bigger. Just like how humans, like there's like big bodybuilders versus smaller builds, right?
Yeah, I noticed that the director made him look a little samurai-like.
Right.
You know,
That's an art style decision. So as
Mhm.
you notice, like the art style here was very different from Origins,
Yeah.
for example. So you'll kind of notice that as we bounce through different episodes, the art styles will switch because different directors have different art styles.
Mhm.
I think this art style was the one that was most criticized out of all the Halo Legends episodes, merely because it was a little bit kind of blurry
Fuzzy
or
and
fuzzy.
blurry,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's but that good news for you is that won't really happen at all with the other ones. The other ones are all more crisp.
Mhm.
So. But,
yeah, no, the story was good to kind of see what you had told me about a long time ago.
right.
And
Well,
and-
technically not me. Technically, it was Sparky kind of breaking it down.
that's
for
right.
you.
It was,
Right,
yeah, that's right. And you kind of helped frame it.
Yeah. I filled in some gaps.
Yeah, but it was really cool to see how this came about.
Mhm.
And then the prophets were playing puppet, pulling the strings with these different.
Yeah,
these different
that's what they do.
species. Yeah.
So
But in the
prophets are
beginning-
natural born politicians.
Yeah.
I
Can't trust them.
Yeah, but what's cool about this is an origin story. It it shows how the honorable title arbiter became a badge of shame.
Mhm.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, good story here. What is remarkable for me, and it's a general comment about Legends here, is how the fan base is so significant that they go and thank you for creating these shorts, but they go and create these shorts.
Yeah.
they're-
Well, keep in mind this wasn't the fans. This was.
Oh, that's right.
This
You
is
did tell me
This
that.
is official. This was
is
official
yeah.
Halo media. Yeah.
They just had different directors and different
Right.
artistic design.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
that's
kind of
right.
the course of the project.
Yeah.
And what's exciting is I think coming up next is Homecoming, which is one of my favorite Halo Legends episodes.
Okay, well, you got to watch it.
Yeah. Well, that one actually, I'm going to give you some lore first because it extends an area of Halo knowledge which you don't have too much knowledge on.
From which Halo? CE or 2 or 3?
I'll elaborate more once we get to that one. It's
All right.
not it's not tied to a specific Halo game. It's tied more so to a category of knowledge.
Okay.
And I'm being very vague intentionally here.
All right, good. I'm game for it.
All right, sounds good. We hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe so that we can show Rob some more cool stuff. And stay tuned.
All right, you'll see us soon, very soon.
All right, guys, take care.